5. Ajin, demi-human mysterious immortal humans known as Ajin first appeared 17 years ago in Africa. Upon their discovery, they were labeled as a threat to mankind, as they might use their powers for evil and were incapable of being destroyed. Since then, whenever an Ajin is found within society, they are to be arrested and taken into custody immediately. Studying hard to become a doctor, Kiseijuu is a high schooler who knows very little about Ajin, only having seen them appear in the news every now and then. Students are taught that these creatures are not considered to be human, but K doesn't pay much attention in class. As a result, his perilously little grasp on this subject proves to be completely irrelevant when he survives an accident that was supposed to claim his life, signaling his rebirth as an Ajin and the start of his days of torment. However, as he finds himself alone on the run from the entire world, K soon realizes that more of his species may be a lot closer than he thinks. Number 4. Elfen Lied Lucy is a special breed of human referred to as Diclonius, born with a short pair of horns and invisible telekinetic hands that lands her as a victim of inhumane scientific experimentation by the government. However, once circumstances present her an opportunity to escape, Lucy, corrupted by the confinement and torture, unleashes a torrent of bloodshed as she escapes her captors. During her breakout, she receives a crippling head injury that leaves her with a split personality. Someone with the mentality of a harmless child possessing limited speech capacity. In this state of instability, she stumbles upon two college students, Kauda and his cousin Yuka, who unknowingly take an injured fugitive into their care, unaware of her murderous tendencies. This act of kindness will change their lives, as they soon find themselves dragged into the shadowy world of government secrecy and conspiracy. Number 3. Parasyte the maxim. All of a sudden, they arrived. Parasitic aliens that descended upon Earth and quickly infiltrated humanity by burrowing into the brains of vulnerable targets. These insatiable beings acquire full control of their host and are able to morph into a variety of forms in order to feed on unsuspecting prey. 16-year-old high school student Shinichi Izumi falls victim to one of these parasites, but it fails to take over his brain, ending up in his right hand instead. Unable to relocate, the parasite, now named Migi, has no choice but to rely on Shinichi in order to stay alive. Thus, the pair is forced into an uneasy coexistence and must defend themselves from hostile parasites that hope to eradicate this new threat to their species. Number 2. Zetman's story starts off with a face-off between two rival heroes, Zed and Alphas, and then traces their origins. Jin Kanzaki, a young man with the ability to transform into a superhuman being known as Zed, and Kauga Amagi, a young man with a strong sense of justice who uses technology to fight as Alphas. The fates of these two men and those around them intertwine as they fight to protect mankind and destroy monstrous abominations known as players. Number 1. Another in 1972, a popular student in Yama North Middle School's Class 3-3 named Misaki passed away during the school year. Since then, the town of Yama has been shrouded by a fearful atmosphere from the dark secrets hidden deep within. 26 years later, 15-year-old Koichi Sakakibara transfers into Class 3-3 of Yama North and soon after discovers that a strange gloomy mood seems to hang over all the students. He also finds himself drawn to the mysterious eye-patch-wearing student Mei Misaki. However, the rest of the class and the teachers seem to treat her like she doesn't exist. Paying no heed to warnings from everyone including Mei herself, Koichi begins to get closer not only to her, but also to the truth behind the gruesome phenomenon plaguing Class 3-3 of Yama North. Another follows Koichi, Mei, and their classmates as they are pulled into the enigma surrounding a series of inevitable tragic events, but unraveling the horror of Yama may just cost them the ultimate price.